Hey guys, happy hump day. I'm just so excited to dive into some amazing content today. So, we're going to be talking about self awareness today. And you might be like, what? What is self awareness? Well, I can't wait to tell you. I can't wait to share this little gold nugget of truth with you and to just help you become self aware and show you how powerful that is. Because the point of this video, the one takeaway I need you to just absorb is what I believe about self awareness. With self awareness, anything is possible. You can do anything with self awareness. And then let me tell you why. So, I first heard about self awareness when I was in my massive extended season of survival mode. I remember I was listening to a podcast and trying everything I could to have some success and to be, get out of survival mode, to accomplish my dream of having my business and living the life that I intended to have, which was not what I had at the time. But I remember just thinking, when that person was talking on the podcast about self-awareness, I'm like, this sounds kind of weird. It's kind of woo-woo. I don't know. I was very skeptical. So, but, even in that time, the more I became just absolutely desperate for success, the more I became just really, really, really desperate for my intentions, for what for all that I wanted in my life. I started thinking about that more and more. I started thinking about self-awareness. Like, what is self-awareness? Is that really going to help me out? And so I started looking into it. I started learning more about it. And basically, let me tell you what it is. Self-awareness is knowing yourself deeply on your soul level, on your every part of you, looking at yourself as an integrated whole holistic person, and knowing yourself on the inside. That is what self-awareness is, basically. And I just want to tell you, I started thinking about that, and I started thinking and just really asking myself, well, what do I really want? Who am I deep down? What do I need? What am I like? And I'm telling you, I get it. It might sound weird. Like, how is that related to accomplishing anything? It really is. Let me tell you. And I want to know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know if you're watching this on replay. I just want to know in the comments, what are your thoughts about all of this? Before I go any further, just hit me up with your comments. So now let me tell you a little bit about what this process is going to be like for you if you decide to really just invest some intentional time to get to know yourself, because I highly recommend it. But when you get into that quiet place and you start asking yourself questions and thinking about the life that would be the most meaningful for you to create, because you have to get clear on that. You have to have a target for success in order to hit that target. Otherwise, you're just shooting arrows in the dark in all of your goals and all of your things that you're creating. So when you start asking yourself these questions and you start thinking about these big, hairy, audacious goals that you want to have that feel aligned to who you are, but there's going to be two voices in your head. I'm going to get a little psychological with you on this one. This is kind of like a psychological video, and I have a psychology background and my education background, and I'm a bit of a psychology nerd, so bear with me if this is not your thing. This is really important, what I'm about to explain. So there's two voices in your head. One is the voice of your ego. Okay, your ego is it comes from your fight or flight instinct, and your ego's job is to keep you safe. Your ego is going to freak out when you start thinking about big dreams, and they're going to try to protect you, because that is the ego's job. Your ego's voice is really loud, really fearful, and it tries to keep you small because your ego fears risk. Now, the second voice in your head is the voice that is truly you, the truest version of you, and it's called your higher self. Okay, your higher self is the other voice. Your higher self, where the ego is really like loud and panicky and emotional and dramatic, the voice of your higher self is really detached, really calm. And your higher self, the things that your higher self is going to tell you, your higher self is going to encourage you to take those risks. And your higher self is going to push you outside of your comfort zone. So which one do you think you need to listen to, your ego or your higher self, if you are really serious about leveling up your life? I want to encourage you to know the difference between those two voices, and I want to encourage you to listen to your higher self, because it's going to push you towards success as you're becoming self-aware. And that's what self-awareness is. is being able to hear that voice inside of you, deep down in your heart, and being able to take those risks and to trust yourself, to know yourself, and to love yourself enough to do that. And, you know, so your ego is more of a voice of fear and uncertainty and insecurity, and your higher self is what is truly in alignment with who you are, basically. So one last thing before I wrap this up, I want to encourage you, sit down with your journal and just try to just look inside yourself and see what comes up, and do a brain dump. Brain dumps are awesome. I love brain dumps. Do some meditation if you don't want to do a brain dump. Those are two hugely powerful tools. So this weekend, just 2 more days till our conference. It is the Oily Coaching Revolution Conference. The link to the register for this free event is in the description of this video. So this event, I just want to get really clear with you on this, guys. This is a personal development event. You're getting free coaching Friday night and all day Saturday from 9 top line coaches. So the 2 of the coaches are myself and my mentor, Kate Penhorn Thompson. Also, we are bringing in 7 top line, top name, amazing oily coaches who are just showing up for us to share with us their amazing stories and their insights and their hacks and their tips and their journey. And it's going to be for you guys. We're going to have some giveaways. We are going to be making some exciting announcements, and it's just going to be epic. And baby Jeremiah will be there, so you'll get to see him too. So please tune into this, register in the description, and I will see you